Hey, you don't look confident, Bo. You don't look confident when you're doing that. You don't look confident.
Are you ready for the best Kansas City Chiefs insight? Welcome to the Four Guys in a Bar, sponsored by Chiefs Blitz.com, presented by UnderdogFantasy.com. Here's your Chiefs Blitz host, Nick Athen, with Lou Montagna, Andre Tillman, and Hense
He got the winning Super Bowl touchdown.
Okay, got a catch. Anybody could have made that catch.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State.
You did it, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Guys, y'all got it. Guys, y'all.
I don't know what the trade details are. Hold on.
Boom.
They got Worthy.
Xavier.
Isn't that crazy? It's been 11 months since the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and we're it's gone by so fast.
Oh, it's time to piss Dre off. Pull up a picture of 81. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Rashad Smith.
Let's go.
There it is. The Chiefs have done their perfect draft.
Dre's gone. I don't know where he's gone.
Yo, welcome to the show. It's the Chiefs Blitz night. Breaking down the plays, keeping everything tight. Home to the defense, we can be the scoop. Real talk, real stats, we the ultimate truth.
All right. Whoa. Welcome to the next edition of the Chiefs Blitz Podcast. I'm your host, Nick Athen, with Mr. Hense Todd, producer extraordinaire. And we're going to get ready to bring in the other guys, Lou Montagna, Coach Andre Tillman. It is Red Friday. It's going to be a crazy weekend, guys. Just very crazy. I have my 45th year high school reunion tomorrow. I got the Jayhawks and the Missouri Tigers on Sunday at noon, and the Chiefs and the Texans Sunday night football. I mean, seriously, this great stuff.
Hold your breath. Y'all
There
hold
you
your breath.
go.
Hold your breath, man. I know I'm holding my breath. If I know the picture I posted, I'm holding my breath, man. I'm just saying, man, we don't need Mahomes to go down in a messed up way.
What are we talking about? We haven't even started the show yet. We're still doing
damn, the
intros.
energy got to persist, baby. I'm talking about Wyan Morris.
Okay, we'll get into all that. What did you expect him?
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what the people want to hear early.
You told them
That's
to
what the
jump
people
start
want
the
to hear.
show.
That's what they want to hear, man. I'm just saying.
All right, so
Wow.
we've
I
got
didn't know
Saturday.
what
We got all the college,
Yes.
the big conference championships. Sunday, I believe there's 6 games between teams with records 500 and above, all huge playoff implications. It should be an amazing weekend, and then it kind of not necessarily wraps up, but yes, waiting all day for Sunday night. That's going to be something.
Yeah, well, you'll have plenty of games to watch in the afternoon that all have, like you said, all have playoff implications. You got a great schedule of games.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited. I'm excited. And I think the Bengals are going to do the Chiefs a big favor this weekend. And I think the Raiders are going to upset the Broncos just to give
Wow,
them
okay.
Don't be riding my Bengals coattails. We ain't helping y'all Chiefs now. I'm just saying.
Run the effing table.
Just
That's
about
what I'm
barrel.
doing.
This is about
If these are the underdog picks, run away, folks. Run away.
Speaking of underdog, let's get right into our
All right,
stuff.
let's do it.
Hey,
Let's do
football's
it.
back.
All right. We're proud to have our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Right now, you can play 5, get up to $100 in bonus entries. Just got to play in your state. You can play the pick'em game. You can win it to 1,000 times your money. Just pay the high-low game. What is better than winning money playing sports? It's awesome. So make it easy around here. Just hit the QR code where it says scan here next to the question mark. It's going to go right to the Chiefs Blitz page. Make sure that Chiefs Blitz promo is in there. Set up your account. Make your deposit. Play your first game. And if we get to 100 subscribers between now and the Monday after the Chiefs face the Las Vegas Raiders in the season finale, I will be donating this Super Bowl 4 ball signed by 5 of the greatest players in Chiefs history. The case, free shipping, another $100 prize of value from Super Bowl 4 will go to you and your private collection. And of course, if you need Christmas gifts, let me know. ChiefsBlitz.com/shop or instant message me. I got a lot of stuff. Just tell me what you're looking for, and I will facilitate your dreams at a much lower price than you can find anywhere else.
We should do like a home shopping network show.
I'm gonna do. I thought about doing that
This
next
has a
week.
whole show with just featuring all the great
Actually, I thought about doing
memorabilia.
that we should just put maybe do a segment where I'll show some of the stuff that I'm trying to sell and some of the stories and history behind it. So, especially if Chiefs don't win Sunday, we'll have a lot of excess time on our hands between now.
If the Chiefs don't win, the Chiefs gonna win.
Chiefs they better win. They better win because only person that can save them is the love. Love can save the Chiefs. And love.
Did you say they better win? If they win, we ain't gonna see sweet loving. We ain't gonna see the sweet love if they win.
They better take care of business. All I'm saying. Okay. Other than that, man,
they got a chance for love. Chance for love.
Yeah, chance for love. That's what
love don't come easy though.
We got a Roll Tide. We got a Roll Tide fan here,
and sometimes it don't come at all.
That's right. Could have talked to him, Lou. Talk to him, Lou.
Hey. Sometimes it takes time. But other than that, in Chiefs news, Ryan Morrison practiced. Not Ryan Morris, but Trey Smith didn't practice today. Jawan Taylor didn't practice today. Looking like these guys are training to not playing.
Game time decision.
Game time decision as well. Well, they both got the salary cap in they back pocket, so better lace those caps together and the shoulders together and get out there and protect the king of our city, Patrick Mahomes. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Get out there and get the job done. You carry your shoulders not too heavy to carry the bag, right? Your knees and ankles not too heavy to carry the bag, Trey Smith. So you guys to get out there and protect Patrick Mahomes at all costs. Oh man.
Hey, Sam says Sam says sit the starters, they lose Sunday. He said sit the starters.
Mr. Paris is going in the tank.
Yeah, boy, he's joining Nick. Hey, Nick said and Sam said, hey, if they do that, might as well bring in the second to third string. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
It's a lot to get into today. We got Factor Cap.
It's Friday, man. Come on, it's Red Friday. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get the memo? Nick, what's up, man? What are we doing?
Hey, I got the memo. I'm wearing Tyreek Hill.
Hey, Lou, cut it out, Lou. Nick already with the shit. Nick got it all behind him. It's all behind him. It's already.
He's wearing black because there's going to be a funeral Sunday night.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I just like this.
Nick's ready. He's got his Paul Bearer suit on. Come on,
Nick is clean. Hey, Nick clean. What you mean?
Have some faith.
Nick clean, Jelly Bean.
There we
go. What the hell? Is that
a little ascot there? Yeah, just pop that in.
Yeah, no, it's a little pad for like my coffee.
It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Nick, your whole background is Chiefs.
Gotta wrap it around.
I'm not gonna hold back. We'll get into it. We got some essays from Hense that we're gonna need to answer. So we'll get there.
Hey, I couldn't take no more questions, you know what I mean? Because
you didn't want any of my questions. Obviously, you didn't ask for them today.
Oh, it's getting hot Friday. Friday.
So was misspelled. So I was like, what? I'm not going on air like that.
So are me and Coach going to be covered by words?
So with that said, man, speaking of what Sam said, man, this team can, if they lose, sit some of these starters, man. Like I said, man, there's only one guy out there that can save the Chiefs. And here's the golden jacket kid. Love me. Come on. Hey, he's there. He's waiting for us. Look at him. Taking off in the back. I'm trying to tell you, love is there for us.
He won't be waiting long, Hensley.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go get him.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Lou, because you have a pretty good sense of these things. With Ashton Jeanty not really performing up to the standards we thought for what was the number 7 pick, if the Chiefs do miss the postseason, that puts them. It could be anywhere between 13 and let's say 18, 16, something like that.
No, I think they would be higher than that.
They're missing the playoffs. So. Do you think Love slides a little bit because Jeanty was didn't live up to expectations?
It's hard to say. I see him as a better prospect.
Yeah.
Jeanty's a little bit different player. I think Love is a hell of a lot shiftier and a lot faster. Jeanty's a little bit more a physical type back. That's not saying that Love isn't, but I think I would really compare him favorably to Jahmyr Gibbs. maybe not quite like he's not going to go out and play wide receiver, where I think Gibbs could do that, more like McCaffrey, like that type of player as far as Gibbs is concerned. But this kid may be the best overall prospect, the best player in this draft.
I agree.
I don't think that's being hyperbolic saying that. I mean, I really believe that. So it's difficult just in general for a running back to go that high. But I think that more people pay attention to what Detroit did. Now, granted, he was the 12th pick overall, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Right.
But what he does for that team, how he's kind of changed their entire offense.
He is their offense. He's the
kid, and this kid character off the charts. I mean, So I think he'll probably
I like character.
He will definitely be a top 10 pick. He could legitimately be a top 5 pick.
Ooh, so with that being said, do the Chiefs go ahead and swing it? Where they lose, should they go ahead and tank?
If the Chiefs are 14-15, they need to get in the top 10. Yeah, I think you make that trade.
But
I don't think they will. And again, it's nothing against Jeremiah Love. I just don't think they're going to put that much stock, that much value in a running back. Now that may be the 100% wrong thing to do, but I don't think they would do that. I think it's if they see an edge rusher, or depending on what happens with the current offensive lineman on the team right now, a top-notch offensive lineman, any number of ways. But I think O-line, D-line is going to be a big, I mean, especially the defensive line.
That's what I'm saying. That D-line is very important.
Big eyeballs on
you'll say, no, but Love is so explosive and he's fast and he's shifted. We need that.
We do. I mean, we absolutely do.
If I'm drafting somebody, I'm getting D lineman.
The blocking out the backfield on this kid, man, is top tier.
And also he's not going to be a top 10 pick because he can block.
No, I'm just saying, like the blocking, the passing out, the catching out the backfield, also in the slot as well, man. This kid is amazing. And hey, like I said, he's the golden jacket kid.
Yeah, I'm just hoping. Clover, what the hell this has to do with Love? I don't know.
I'm just hoping it's there. It's there for it. It's there for Love.
That's his Love thing, man.
I guess.
Love thing, man.
It sounds. It's a little bit of a sad song too.
It is. Yeah. It can be. But honestly, so Bo said he will go running back first. To hell what's going to...
No, he's not saying he's going to... No, don't put words in his mouth. I mean, he's not saying go running back first. He's saying go Jeremiah Love.
And you going running back first?
No, I said go Jeremiah Love.
Again, you take what we're saying and then you generalize it into something you want us to go down a different path.
It's your first pick. If he's available, you're taking Jeremiah Love.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, well, then say that. Because if you say, are you going running back first?
If you stop trying to correct me, I can get it out.
If Jeremiah Love is gone, he's not saying, well, I'm just taking the very, very next best running back. That's not what we're saying.
No, what I'm saying, Lou, is that's his guy. He's taking him whatever. If the Chiefs got the opportunity to take him, he's going to take him. Yeah.
Well, if you roll the tape back, I'm sure you watch this when we're done. You said so you're going running back first. That's a general thing.
Well, let me correct myself, Lou. Maybe because Bo is an offensive guy. So I'm like, I know him, so I know he's going offense first. And that's his guy, Love. He glittered and glamored over this guy.
If he's available, sure. But no, I just don't think, again, just looking at their tracker, the way they draft, they're not going to value that position. I mean, we saw it there. I mean, if Veach, I think if he wanted to make the deal for Breece Hall, if they really valued him that much, they would have made that deal. But they were not going to go. They were not going to go to the Jets price. Or the other piece is he's a pending free agent, so he's probably going to want a contract that is in the 7-digit, whatever, $10-12 million a year, I would think. So.
Mm-hmm.
They just haven't shown the propensity to do that.
Jojo Canone 4887 said this can't get much more boring. What do you mean by that statement, sir? I mean, this is the Chiefs. I mean, it's boring to us. We want the explosiveness. We do, but we're not getting it. So of course it's boring. And like Bo stated, we need some love. Maybe love could be the
all
sport.
Coach's fault.
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
Maybe
all
it's
right.
the sport we need.
But
All right, JoJo Cano, let's
all right,
get
JoJo,
this
we'll get
party
back
started.
to business.
Just
Yeah.
for you, JoJo.
Yeah.
Let's do this, Hensley. Do we have the band? Or are we striking up the band anymore? I used
Let's
to like
strike
to
it
strike
early.
up the
Hell,
band.
let's go for it. Go ahead.
Play Crimson and Clover again. I don't care. All right, gang. It is Friday. That's right. We're here for it. It's your favorite segment on this here YouTube channel, Fact or Cap. I will read a series of statements about the sports world and doings in it. You can say whether you agree or disagree. Is that a fact or is that cap? BS. You know what I'm saying. All right. So let's start off here. Now I'm gonna go a little off schedule here a little bit because we had a little bit of history last night. So unless you were sleeping under a rock, I think by now everybody knows that LeBron's streak of 1,297 consecutive games at 10 double-digit scoring, 10 points or more, ended up with 8. Got the assist at the buzzer. Rui Hachimura hits the 3. You know, there's all sorts of talk about that. He didn't keep the ball, whatever. He made the right basketball play. That's what he's all about. So anyway, this streak that's almost 16 full seasons worth of games. He's done it over 18. Obviously, he doesn't play 82 every year, but it's pretty remarkable. Michael's longest streak was 866 games. Now, obviously, he didn't play as long as LeBron has. Didn't come into the league until whatever. So, bottom line is MJ 866. That's second all time. So it got me thinking. What other, you know, like there's streaks out there that have been out there for quite some time. They just seem like they're so far away. No one's ever going to break these records. They both come from baseball. Cal Ripken Jr., the 2,632 games played. Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak. I think the club Pete Rose, I think, once hit for 44 straight games. I don't know if anyone's even come close to that. So it seems pretty unbreakable. And then I'll put this in greater perspective. The greatest current streaks in the NBA right now, KD, 267 games, SGA, 170, Luka, 159 or 169, 189. I can't even read my own writing, but it's not that big of a number. Jokic, 133, right? So this is a pretty impressive number. You can say what you want about LeBron, but this has been a pretty impressive streak. So the statement is this. After all that, this streak that LeBron has set, the 1,297 games, will never, ever be broken. Fact or cap?
I'll say, I'll say that's a cap. You know, things are meant to be broken.
Oh.
Somebody's gonna come along and break it. You know what I mean? In the near future. You know what I mean? So I just say
it's going to take about 16 years. So
might be past my lifetime.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, it will be broken. So yeah, I would go on record and say that's a cap. You know, somebody.
Odds are, sure.
Odds
what do you
are
say,
somebody.
Nick?
I'm gonna say cap, and who cares? I'm not a LeBron guy, so
It doesn't have anything to do with LeBron.
Sure it does.
It doesn't. It has to do with the streak.
Taylor
Nick.
Swift's back there. That's more interesting than LeBron James.
Oh,
is.
God. Oh, wow.
That ain't-
Diggity dog. Oh, my
No,
God.
I don't think that. Honestly, there's no way that record's gonna be
All right,
broken. You're not gonna get athletes who are gonna play in the NBA that long.
That's real. I'm gonna go with fact because it's not gonna be broken. LeBron James spent $500 million damn near every year. Shit, hell, maybe I'm over exaggerating. The man's put so much money in his damn body. He's a goddamn prototype. We never seen nothing like this, and we never will. So I'm gonna go fact. You're not gonna see this again.
Yeah, that's just such a huge number. And I was doing a little bit of research and some of the, and then you look at some other streaks, and it's just absolutely mind-boggling because most of it is all about Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, I think he had 2 separate streaks of 5 consecutive games of scoring 60 or more. I mean, and it's all him. All the numbers below that are all Wilt Chamberlain, right? And at 50, at 40, it's just ridiculous. So anyway, all right, let's go on. Let's get to football now. Speaking of records and so forth, we got a couple that are pretty close to being broken this season. So currently, JSN has 1,336 yards. He's got 5 games left. He needs 629 yards to pass Megatron's single season record of 1,964. Now, he had a bad game last week. I think he only had 23 yards because he was on a roll. He's way ahead of pace. But now, like I said, he's going to need like 133 yards a game, I think, over the last 5 games, which he's able to do it. If they throw him the ball enough, he may have a chance. Myles Garrett, 19 sacks in 12 games. He only needs 4 sacks in the next 5 games to beat the record. Strahan, 22.5 in 2001. TJ Watt, 22.5 in 2021. So the statement is this: JSN passing Megatron would be more impressive than Myles Garrett getting the sack record. Fact or cap?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a really
I'll say that will be a cap because the lead is leaning more towards offense anyway. So wide receivers, you're going to see that. You're going to start seeing those numbers start climbing more. More of these guys get going. So I just say it's Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett, that thing to come in to be going against going through double team, triple team, and the guy still comes out here and gets the job done. You know what I mean? So hey, I just say Myles Garrett's milestone. If he gets that done, had to be looked at more than what he got going on. So
you're saying fact?
I say cap.
Cap.
It was cap, right? Correct.
Yes. That's
So
yes,
cap.
That was
so
the way
cap,
you were
say
going.
cap Myles Garrett. Cap Myles Garrett. Fact JSN.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I'm going fact. That's JSN, and I do that because of his age, his youthful inexperience in the NFL. He's taken it by storm. I'm all in on number 11.
I'm gonna go fact with JSN because when Calvin Johnson came, that was crazy. Because the way Calvin Johnson was built, you was like, damn, it's nothing. You like, that's Calvin Johnson, and nobody gonna replace that shit. Can nobody do it right? But this young man, JSN, coming in there, man, his height and his size, man, and he's getting open at will. I thought Jamar Chase was my guy, but JSN's right there, man, probably a little better. No, I know it's like his second year, I believe, but man. This guy out here, he's putting up numbers, big numbers, man. And they know the ball's going to him, right? They know the ball's going to him, and they can't stop it. So I'm going to go fact, man. I'm going to go JSN.
Yeah, I'm probably leaning fact as well because, you're kind of quarterback dependent, right? It's game plan dependent. Now, again, obviously, what Hense had mentioned about the, double teams on Myles Garrett, triple team, whatever they have to do. But he does have the ability to like move around and do some different things. And then also, you get into these blowouts, all of a sudden your team stops throwing the ball. You don't have a ton of control. So that would be the one thing, because it's really close, because any one of these NFL records is just ridiculous because it's just, it's just unheard of. Now it looks like Myles Garrett's definitely going to get it just because of the crazy pace he's been on. And it would be pretty cool, like if he got like 8 more sacks or something and just smashed the record.
Right.
But to me, I would just
what
be
the hell are you talking about, JoJo? Man, JoJo,
be more impressive.
You better be out of here in a minute.
Let him. He's got nothing else to do.
Hey, let him enjoy the love. Go ahead, let the man
JoJo,
walk.
we want to know who your team is, man. Tell us your team.
Let
Thanks
the
for
man
playing. Thanks
watch.
for playing, JoJo. Yeah, hey, freedom of speech. You keep hacking, JoJo.
Let's put him to sleep. Let's put him to sleep.
That's all right.
Let's
Whatever.
put him
Okay,
to
so
sleep.
last one. Of course, it's going to be Chiefs related.
Let's get it.
The Chiefs defensive backs have been really feeling it in a bad way lately. Been taking a lot of shots from people on this show, from people across every media there is out there. Cuffs, J. Watt, Connor, etc. Cook, whoever laces them up in that defensive backfield's taking a lot of heat. Okay, so the statement is this: one of these dudes is going to make a game-changing play this Sunday night against the Texans and restore the faith of the kingdom back in these defensive backs. Hensley, fact or cap?
I just say fact, and it'll be Trent McDuffie. Ooh. That game you had the other day against me on the Thanksgiving game with Cowboys. This is a redemption game. You're looking for a contract. You're looking for, the big payday. You got the other guy, Stingley, on the other side. You looking at him and you arguing that, hey, I'm one of the best corners. I'm an outside guy, but you got beaten to death by CD Lamb. And, in one game, you gave it the most yards. So this has got to be him. So I have to say fact. It'll be Trent McDuffie.
You're being specific. Good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm going to be specific, too. I'm going to go fact. And Noah Williams is going to have his first career interception on Sunday night.
House call?
I'm not going to go house call. Just any cornerback catch the damn thing that's coming your way, okay? That's all I ask. We've had a lot of miscues.
Got to walk before you can run. Let's go. That's good.
But I got Noah Williams with his first.
I'm gonna be specific.
Let the ball go down. Let Patrick.
I think CJ have a monster game, man. Go fact. I think CJ will have a monster game. I think the pressure is weighing in on him right now. I think he's gonna put a little more bass in his voice this game. And I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and get off of Chris Jones this game, man. I think he's gonna turn from Winnie the Pooh to a grizzly bear, man. I think it's gonna be Chris Jones, man. So I'm gonna go fact. So Chris Jones have a monster game, man.
So cornerback.
I don't know if you picked up on the fact that we were talking about the defensive backs. Cuffs, J. Watt.
I'm just so concerned with Chris Jones, man. My bad, guys. Chris Jones, cornerback.
Chris Jones is going to line up at corner.
Well, hell, man, I'm gonna have to go with Noah Williams. Then I'm gonna follow Nick. Noah Williams.
Choose any of them. It's just we're looking for a game.
It's Noah Williams, man. Noah Williams gonna be the game changer for the secondary, man. It gotta be Noah Williams.
Okay.
I still stand on my statement with Chris Jones, though.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm all over it. I think one of these guys is going to make a huge play, whether it's a punch out or a pick six. It's going to be epic, and it's going to light up the crowd at GEHA at Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeehaw.
Whatever. So, all right. For especially JoJo Cano, I hope we were able to brighten your day. And to everybody else in the chat, thanks for jumping in. This has been Factor Cap. Thanks for playing. And as always, we're brought to you by our friends at Underdog Fantasy. Play now, play often.
Guys, Andy Reid got the slogan. He got, man, what he said, man. We talking about cutting off nuts. This man said tickle tonsils, man. So I say, well, Andy Reid said it. So I'm just saying.
Andy keeps it clean, man.
Yeah, he keeps it
raw.
raw.
Where he's coming from.
Yeah, he keeps it raw.
Yeah. It's got to. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Anyway.
All
right. So we got a big game on Sunday night. The Chiefs and the Texans. Kind of, Chiefs' offensive line is pretty banged up right now. The Houston Texans are playing incredible defense in their winning streak here. 4 games, I think it is. They've won with their backup quarterback. They've won with their starting quarterback. They're only giving up 15.5 points per game. So Patrick Mahomes is going to be half on our game.
Yeah, I think they started 0-3, maybe.
They were 0-3, and they were 1-7
and 5 now.
1-5, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And so I think they've gone what? They've gotten 5-1 since or whatever it is. But they're playing.
They really haven't. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I don't think they've crushed anyone.
No, they've all been close games won by the defense.
Pretty close games. They have a really good kicker.
Yep.
From my perspective, when he's indoors, I think that's going to make a big difference in the game.
It's going to be cold.
With Fairbairn kicking outside, obviously the elements and so forth, that'll make a big difference. But my God, how about just watching Brandon Aubrey kick a football? Is almost like watching, maybe one of the easiest swings in golf.
It's perfect.
Whoever that is, because he just nonchalants a 63-yard field goal. And it's just no
Ben Hogan. Ben Hogan had the sweetest swing I ever saw.
My goodness. But yeah, so anyway, I think the elements will have something to do with it in terms of the kicking game. So that'll be, and just the playoff atmosphere at Arrowhead should be pretty overwhelming for some of those guys, especially since the Chiefs took them out twice last year at the end in Arrowhead. So we'll see.
All right.
It's going to be cold. The windshield's supposed to be around 0 degrees. So
Damn.
it's going to be
Before
fun
we get
night.
into, the questions. This is Nick had asked me. So
So just an update. When asked by Matt Derrick about Wanya Morris playing left tackle and Jalen Moore playing right versus the Texans, Andy Reid said, well, they've actually worked both sides, so we'll make that decision when we get there. Doggone it. Seems to open the door for those guys to be flipped Sunday. I think he heard the Chiefs Nation.
So we're gonna go right into the first question of the day. Luke,
hold your breath. Here we go. There it is.
Wanya at left, Jalen Moore at right. Is this O-line plan coaching genius or a colossal liability for some?
Okay, I get where you're coming from, Hense.
KC,
Andy Reid just said we don't know where these guys are going to line up yet. So we'll wait and see. And I think he's leaving the door open.
The day before he did, I mean, he didn't just bring that out of nowhere. I mean, that's what Coach said yesterday.
Yes, we say yesterday. So maybe they worked out in practice after, that's before they practice when they talk to the media. So
right.
I think for Andy, I think he's gonna put the best guy at left tackle to protect the blind side. But you've got two premier pass rushers, two of the best in the NFL, and they're an excellent tandem, and they work well off each other. And it doesn't matter where the weakness is going to go, and which is Wanya Morris to this point. Now, maybe he has a spectacular game. He pulls out his inner self and just plays lights out football. Don't give me that look. I mean, it's possible.
What you mean pull out his inner self? What is it?
He just kind of takes his game to another level. So this is his moment too. This is his time to shine. But it's going to be a colossal liability if they don't come up with a scheme that's going to chip these rushers and be more creative offensively, take the shots downfield when they're there, do some more screen passes, play away from the outside rush is what they need to do. And if they can do that, I think Patrick Mahomes can have a pretty decent night. He loves playing the cold. The turtleneck will be out. So I don't bet against Patrick Mahomes when it's cold and the turtleneck's out. It just doesn't happen.
Turtleneck Mahomes, huh? Turtleneck Mahomes.
I think Morris is a risk liability. No matter where he goes, left or right. I think right would be a better spot for him, but that just is going to be up to, the guy with 51% of the vote, and that's Andy Reid.
The real question is, does Patrick's helmet survive? Right?
It's supposed to be cold winter, man. But also, I think this is just like a coaching scheme. Just to try to throw the Texans off. I think it's probably, they're gonna put Jalen Moore at left tackle, and they're gonna put Issa Pope. Nick guy at right tackle.
Great.
This is gonna happen. They're gonna say we're gonna put the big guy out.
Played in an NFL game. They're gonna throw him into this.
Right.
They're gonna throw him to the pit. They're gonna throw his ass into the pit.
It's a secret. It's a secret, to throw everybody off guard. But other than that, man, if they don't
two plays, right?
if they don't get this right, man, it's gonna look like a colossal. Man. Like Rich the Factor said, KC Colosso. It's gonna be like that.
Who is Rich the Factor? Who is Rich the Factor? Okay, rapper Kansas City. There you go, Luke. He's a local rapper from Kansas City. That's who Rich the Factor is.
But I'm just saying. But it is. That's what's gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a straight. It ain't gonna be no coaches in, but they're gonna need everything and everything they need to come up with this pass rush. Because, like I said, Will Anderson is Derek Thomas 2.0.
No, he's not that yet. No,
he's that. He is that, and he's coming over here. He's coming in. Hey, I don't want to see that happen. Him breaking the
1.0 yet. He hasn't
breaking Derek Thomas sack record on Sunday night, right? He coming breaking Derek Thomas' sack record on Sunday night. I don't want to see that here. So they got to come out here and come out with a great game plan before this get out of hand. What you had to say, Coach?
It's a liability, man. They're gonna get their bus kicked. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I like Moore, but Moore did get beat in a couple games. One particular game, man. Lou, I don't know. I was disappointed in Moore. I was like, damn, Moore, I want you to be the stud. When Simmons went down, you played pretty good, and then you start getting beat. Well, we know Morris. Y'all know how I feel about Morris, man. Morris gets beat all the goddamn time, man. It's just nothing. A mediocre defense on outside linebacker and beat him. Now you put these two Titans out here, man. I'm like, it's a liability, man. It is, man, because I don't know if coaching. It's no coaching genius. You are what you got. This is what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
this is what you got.
It's what you got, man. So I know Issa Poe may shock, but like Lou stated, man, this is first game. Do you really want to throw him into the pit? I believe if you got no choice, do it. But it's a liability, man. It's a liability for me.
Yeah, I don't think they would start somebody like that where it's his first game. I mean, unless it, like you said, it was like out of necessity. Like if somebody gets hurt, maybe at that point. But I don't, I don't think it's really going to matter a lot who plays left and who plays right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a liability either way, because neither of these guys has proven that, they're the answer at that particular position. Okay. So are they good enough to be backups? Well, in a pinch, to some degree, but neither of them have shown that, any consistency. Now, Jalen Moore, I believe a little bit more than Wanya Morris has,
right?
But whether he's playing left, right, I think their thinking is maybe Wanya is just more comfortable being on his left side, and Jalen Moore has been able to do just as well either place. Right. So let's try to make the guys as comfortable as possible. Now, as far as the scheme they come up with, that's something that remains to be seen. I'm sure, Andy Heck and Nagy and all those guys are going to come up with something, whether it's, more max protect plays, more running the ball, both, right? When they do play action, maybe they only put 3 in the route and just max protect and give Patrick every opportunity to see what he sees. And if it's not there, just take off, get as much as you can and get your ass down. But I don't know that you can just say, hey, it's this or that, because
maybe they wherever Will Anderson lines up, they're gonna put because he lines up on the right side, so they're gonna probably put their best right tackle out there.
I think they're gonna move. He and Daniil Hunter will move around.
Daniil Hunter's the other side, both.
I'm sure Anderson has his favorite side, and that's where he'll line up most of the time. But you'll see those guys move around. D'Amico Ryan. I mean, they'll have those guys.
Not even talk about that. Then you probably Trey Smith probably ain't going to play as well. So you got to interior.
I think there was a question. I couldn't make it out. That's still one thing I can't understand. They can't have somebody there holding like a boom mic so you can hear the questions. What does it take? I mean, if you're going I was there. If you're going to the lengths of posting this press conference on your channel, now speaking to the Chiefs directly here, why not make it, so everybody can hear what the question is instead of trying to guess based on the answer? So,
I said it all the time. I'm like, why is not no mic getting passed around? Like,
or not even passed around, but just
something like that. They have the mic.
Have some intern, somebody with the boom mic, and just kind of wave it which way they got to go, wherever the person has the next question. What's the big deal? So anyway, bottom line is, I think the question came up of who had the best chance of playing, because his one answer was Trey. Right. So I think that was the question: who's got a better chance of playing? But again, Andy Reid typically doesn't, holds it close to the vest. He's never going to throw a player under the bus, and he's never going to show his hand. Okay, this guy has a better chance to play, because as soon as he says that and he doesn't play, then it's coach, you said,
coach.
Yeah.
So with that said, let's get to
roll it.
Next question.
Can't wait. Here we go. Can the Chiefs battered O-line?
Same question.
So this is a different question.
Same
survive
energy.
The Hunter/Anderson wrecking crew.
Nick, you always come up with the question.
Or does the Texans pass rush end Mahomes' streak?
I don't know what the Mahomes streak is. That he's very good. Streak of not making the playoffs.
Sir. That's the playoffs.
I mean, I think it's. I mean, listen. Again, we won't spend a whole lot of time on this topic, but I'll say this.
Streak ended.
I'll say this. I'm not going to doubt Patrick Mahomes with his back against the wall at Arrowhead. I'm just not going to do it. So this isn't going to be the end of the streak. Patrick Mahomes loves playing in cold weather. The Texans are not used to this. I mean, they've not played in frigid temperatures. It affects people aren't prepared. Travis Kelce will be out there with, his normal jersey on, no sleeves, no gloves. He's going to go out there and play football. And I think, listen, just because these guys are really good, I go back to the Colts game and they really didn't do much against an offensive line that is, I think, good, but not great. And I think that leaves me a little hope saying that Patrick's going to be smart enough to know where the hot reads are. And guys are going to have to step up when they get thrown the ball. I will say this, based on some conversations that I've had.
Okay.
The attitude in the building this week is vastly different than it has been in a while. I think they're going to embrace this opportunity. I think they're going to go out there and play really good football. Now, I don't think it's going to be a blowout Sunday. It's going to be a really close game. But I think Patrick Mahomes' streak is not in danger this week.
I say it must lead in danger, sir. I think the streak been in danger since week 1.
It's just a music theme hit.
When they lost against the Chargers in Brazil, it started all there. Then come back, you lose against the Eagles as well. So looking at this streak, man, now it's all going to be on Patrick Mahomes, right? You hear again. You don't have a starting offensive line. You only got Trace, not even Trace Smith, probably not going to be out there. Kareem Humphrey's going to be there. You know what I mean? Then you got Kingsley, but the other guys are going to be backups. You know what I mean? So here we are again. Mahomes, out here trying to save the day, trying to bring to keep the kingdom afloat. So the streak is a jeopardy. I can see if they lose one game, the streak is over. You know what I mean? The streak for the division is probably already over as well. You know what I mean? So, hey, I say it is a jeopardy, Nick. So if you look at it,
all right, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. You get 1/4 of the vote around here.
I'm just saying it's the jeopardy, sir. It is a jeopardy.
All right, Andre, what you got?
Your boy got this.
Let's slow down because I just to clarify. So is it specifically because of Danielle Hunter and Anderson, or do you just believe it's in jeopardy regardless?
The missing the playoffs, that's a streak. It'll be over. You know what I mean?
I understand, but is it because of Hunter and Anderson, or you just believe they're just in a bad way and it's just not happening?
I still think they'll win, but I say it's a bad way. This offensive line, this battle offensive line can actually just end it for them all right there, Sunday night. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I think Mahomes always can get it done. He's the guy, but the streak is a jeopardy.
Well, let me put a statement on this one. I put my stamp on this one, man. Yeah, man. They gonna kick that line's ass. I'm saying if they don't run the ball, this line's getting beat. I don't give a damn. Their interior pass rush, man, for the Texans is good. We ain't talking about that. And Trey Smith is banged up, so they gonna do work. And on the outside, the inside. So can they survive them? Can they survive? Hell no. Nah. If they gonna pass the ball and drop back, hell no, they can't survive that shit. But if they can run the ball, yes. But if y'all want the down the field throws with Mahomes and all these other receivers that got downfield, nope, it's not gonna happen because they can't protect Mahomes. This offensive line is not gonna be able to protect. So yeah, it's gonna be a major test, man. But I doubt it, man.
I mean, you've seen, with the offensive line intact, they've had protection issues throughout the course of the year. So, throw in a couple, you throw in 2 or 3 backups, and I guess it's pretty obvious that that's going to happen. So it's going to have to be schemed differently. They can't go in with the exact same game plan they would as if Josh and Trey and Juwan were playing. They're just plain and simple. That's obvious to me. As far as Hunter and Anderson are concerned, now again, in terms of the weather, I think that'll make a little bit of a difference. Playing on real grass always is going to slow down some of those edge rushers. Now, again, is it going to slow them down completely? No, they're grown men. These guys are great players, but I think it's not going to be as effective as when they play on turf, like when they play in Houston. So you're going to see, maybe a little bit of not an edge, but something that will help these offensive lines.
No, Lou, you're right. It's the edge. Chiefs in the cold weather. Chiefs are phenomenal in the cold weather. A lot of teams ain't built for that. So, Lou, you got a point. They got an edge.
They play. they're forced to play in it. I mean, you look at Miami's going to New Jersey this weekend. You know, under 40 degrees, Tua's got issues. That whole team has issues.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's some other ones
issues anyway
that are going to be like that too. But here you have an indoor team. It's not like they can't win outdoors, but again, it's just different. They don't practice in it. They can't really simulate it in any way. So we'll see. I mean, again, it's not going to make the difference in the game, but it could make a little bit of a difference so that the Chiefs can make a play in the third or fourth quarter when maybe they're kind of hanging a little more tired because they're not as quick off the turf.
Yeah, get a lot of first downs.
Maybe the grounds crew can leave the grass a little higher this weekend, so they have a little harder time when they get off.
Man, Sam said Matt Nagy screwing up all the play calling. He said, man, Matt Nagy might call.
Nagy's not your problem.
It seems like people in the
he may call him to hell.
They just try to pick out all the negative things that could possibly happen.
We have anything positive, guys? Come on.
No, you didn't.
Next question.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Come on, something positive. No, you didn't. Not the blue. Talking about something positive. What the hell? Nah, but the positive thing is this: the run game.
Did I miss something?
We can run the ball. Run the ball.
But let's get to the next.
What is the single most critical thing the Chiefs must do, and one thing they must not do to win this?
All right, I think they need to get as many first downs in this game as possible to weaken the Texans' defense and make them play in the cold. I think that's number one. What they can't do, no more turnovers or screw-ups in the red zone. It's just that simple. You take away the red zone mistakes, and the Chiefs have at least 2 more wins. So they just can't have it. And again, kind of like the approach was when they played Miami. In the playoffs, when it was, obviously it was minus 20 degrees. So it's a little bit different than 0. It's a massive difference, but still cold is cold. And there's only so much warmth you can get on the sidelines. So make the Texans stay out in the cold and Patrick Mahomes. If it's first and goal from the 3 or 4, you give the rock to Kareem Holmes at least 4 times to score a touchdown, and your odds are almost 100% you'll score a touchdown. So don't take any chances in the red zone. Play smash mouth football. Bring in Asa Poll as your other offensive lineman. Beat him up.
My God, do you get a cut, Nick? Are you his agent? What's going on?
Nick, hey, Lou. Nick wants to see his way by any means.
They brought this is how they do it.
By any means. Nick said, I'm going to see Paul by any means.
You said an extra offensive lineman, but it's specifically Asa Poll.
Well, they don't have another one. He's the only backup they have.
Never played in an NFL
He's the only
football.
Backup they got. How hard is it to go out there and block somebody?
Very hard. That's why a lot of offensive linemen ain't making it.
Listen, all he's got to do is stand up. They're not going to bowl him over.
Freakiest athletes in the league.
They're not pushing him over.
I don't know, man. Nick, why is it so hard to find them?
Hey, we got to put one of them helmets on them back there. See what Nick does. But
you guys see the State Farm commercial when they put the crossing guard out there and Trey's out there? Do you think I have a chance to make the team? And he's like, no. That guard is not guarding. I want to see Nick out there with that.
No, I couldn't do it.
The one bar helmet.
Nope.
Nick go out there,
those huge ass shoulder pads.
Oh. Hey, he coming out there just like a little Giants.
Bro, them old school shoulder pads back in the 70s was lethal though, bro. They taking up everybody.
They weren't shoulder pads.
But the one thing they must do is play together, man. Play together. Find a way to stay in rhythm on offense. Find a way to play together on defense, because it haven't been there. They can't get off the third downs, third and longs, and you're not getting off the field. Play the guys at the hot end. That's what the coaches must do. Play the guys at the hot end, right? If your guy is having a bad game, and this is like a Super Bowl to them, right? For the Chiefs right by now, because you got to win out to go in the playoffs. You can't lose one more game.
Nope.
So you got to play this like a Super Bowl game. This is our last game. The next game is our last game. and the game after that is our last game. So if one guy in this game is having a bad game, I don't care if he's your superstar. You sit him and you put somebody else in and let him say, "Hey, we're gonna win this game no matter what all together." Now, the one thing you must not do is
Patrick misses his first 3 or 4 throws.
Nah, you keep him out there. You keep him out there.
You're putting him on the bench.
But other than that, man, the thing they must do to win is, stay out the ref's pocket. Stay out of the ref's pocket.
That's gonna burn a hole in Lou. That's gonna burn a hole in Lou's soul. He hate hearing that shit.
You stay out the ref's pocket. In his soul. If the ref digging in his pocket throwing their yellow flag, that means he's coming for you. Stay out the ref pocket. That's all you gotta do. Stay out the ref pocket, and the Chiefs will win this game. No more 119 penalties coming your way. Stay out of the ref pocket. I know they out there wearing T-shirts,
This seems like a lot more than 1 and 1.
Yeah. I'm just saying, put it out there. Do it out. Let's out of the ref pockets. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get down to the
old man can speak.
My God, Dame said 80 carries. The last y'all said, I said 60, but damn it, 130. 130 carries for whoever running backs back there. It's gonna be the most boringest game. Nick, I heard you, Nick. It's gonna be a boring game. Let's make it real boring. Let's make sure these guys are who they are on the outside. We run that goddamn ball 100 times. If Hunt get tired, you put Mitchell in. Mitchell get tired, you put Clyde Edwards-Helaire in. You run the goddamn ball and you work the play action off that. A boring game, play action game is a good game to win this game. And plus,
the safeties
they're in the cold, right? Yeah. This is the Chiefs element. Now, the Chiefs cannot have too many dropbacks, man, right? And Mahomes got us delivering the ball. When the opportunity presents itself, Mahomes has to be on target with his throws. Yep. Has to be on target with his throws, man, because this is a crucial game. And if you do got a little bit of time, he has to deliver because there's not a lot of time you're going to have against his pass rush. So, fundamentals, and again, both said about the flags, right? I said fundamentals. Come with good coaching. It come with the personnel. It come with guys. Know who y'all are. Y'all been coached up well. I'm pretty sure they've been coached well. Just work on the fundamentals. Fundamentals, right? That's the big part of the game. Fundamentals, special teams, right? But if the Chiefs can really control the line of scrimmage, Chiefs will be okay.
Yep.
They'll be okay.
Yeah, I think in terms of offensively, I would say really control the clock, right? Try to I don't want to say necessarily play conservatively, but just kind of take those shots more discriminately. Not we're going to try to get the ball downfield 5 or 6 times this game. You have to play the game that's in front of you. So if you're not able to pass protect for long periods, you don't want to be calling a bunch of shot plays. So whether it's through the short passing game, yes, the RPOs, or through handing the ball off, let's keep possession of the ball as long as possible. What they must not do, what they cannot do, is really get behind by more than 1 score, because now it becomes a drop back game.
They're going to pay them ears back. Yep.
You are playing into their hands and whatever. Now, how do you not get into more than a 1 score game is control the ball. But at the end of the day, we can talk about schemes and talk about, this coach has to do this and this guy's doing this wrong and everything else. Bottom line is these guys are a championship fiber team. You just got to really nut up, sack up, whatever the hell you have to do.
Grow some, Lou was saying. Grow up.
Nut up and sack up.
Play a really sound football game and let the chips fall where they may. Whether you got backups in there or not, you just really got to come to it.
I believe in them.
And at the end of the day, it's going to come down to who wants it more. So
Issa Poe wants it more. Nick, shout out to Nick.
Prove it. All these platitudes and speak and everything we've been hearing.
I want to see Poe
put it into action. Okay, we need to clean that up. We'll clean it up then. Let's get that done.
So Lou said, cut the shit, man. We want to see everybody work together, guys. Y'all a championship caliber team. Y'all got the pedigree. Show the world who y'all are. Let the backups come in. Honestly, they might shock the whole panel. Morris might go out there and dominate Anderson. Hey, listen, Morris might go out there and dominate Morris and more. They might go out there and dominate.
Rafiki telling Simba, remember who you are.
Remember who you
are.
That's right.
So with that said, here's our score predictions here, Nick. 21.
Oh shit, his shit went down. Good morning, that shit.
Dre 20. I mean, Lou 24-19. Dre 28-21. Mango 26-20. I got him 35.
No 50 points, huh? Just because of the weather.
Burning bread. Hey, see, he figured it out.
No,
he figured it out.
It ain't because of that. I was like, I was like, yeah. Hey, I don't know. I just put out the score because I want them to come out here and win. But other than that, man,
he figured it out. All that crazy ass score. He said, "Nah, let's go ahead and be realistic this time. Maybe that's the answer. That's realistic."
The Chiefs got to be realistic this game, man. We as fans, we can say we want them to make the playoffs. We want them to get it done. We want them to go back to the Super Bowl. And it's going to come back into the locker room. And I don't know if you watched the Kay Adams show and Kevin Durant said earlier.
That was pretty great today.
Yeah, Kevin Durant was like, "Hey, Patrick Mahomes, I don't care if he missed the playoffs. He's still one of the best quarterbacks ever to play this game."
Hands down.
This game.
That's mad respect.
But the guy, we'll see, man. We come Sunday night.
You gotta be a hater to even say Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback.
Andy Reid and them got all the way to Sunday night to figure out. They the last game, to figure out what they gonna do at left tackle, right tackle. Is they gonna play Drake like to call him dinosaur T-Rex arms, or they're gonna put somebody else?
Baby Rex.
Are they gonna play Issa Poe out there? But I know Lou said Issa Poe ain't played that many games, but it takes that one game.
Take that one game.
Takes that one game.
He will be on the field at some point on Sunday, Sunday night. I guarantee.
Maybe I just find it hard to believe, but I think this just proves how difficult it really is, regardless of who the players are. They're all human beings. You always every year you lose some players, you add some players. There's a special thing that has to happen among the guys, and the chemistry is a real thing. Culture is a real thing. And you look at what's happening with Philadelphia. Now there's always drama there, but they look like a team last year that was ready to just mow down the league for many years.
Right.
And you look at them now and it's like, they're a running team and they can't run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon, we had all 2,000 yards last year. He'll be lucky to get 1,000 this year.
Mm-hmm. And he got his big money.
I think he already had that.
He got a contract extension, gave him a lot more money.
But the bottom line is that you can't just roll it over. And that's what is so impressive about what they've done to this point. And Hense's idea that here's what the fans want. Yeah, of course they do. And the players want it too, but you can't just manufacture it or just come in 1 week or we're going to try this and that's going to fix everything. Or we're going to try this. Just sometimes it just ain't meant to be. Now, I'm not saying they're at that point yet, but they're kind of, this is do or die, right? So because if they do lose this game, they would need all kinds of everything would have to fall.
Now you go from you control it to now everybody's gonna control your destiny.
Well, they don't really control their destiny. Well, they don't really control it now either. I'm just saying I think it's much more likely if they win 11 games than win 10.
Too many teams
you got to win, but you got to win the first. You got to win the first one to get to those numbers anyway. So here it is.
Look at the Cowboys, man. Cowboys was hot shit. They went against Detroit. I don't know what the hell happened in that.
Yeah.
Shit,
George Pickens, man, looked like he gave up.
Steelers. George showed up last night.
It did, man. He kept stopping in the middle of routes and shit like that.
Primetime love from the last game.
I don't know, man.
Oh my God, wait. Hold on, guys. That's Gold Jacket's guy. That's Gold Jacket's guy. Yeah, that's another Gold Jacket guy.
I'm just
saying. Didn't go last night.
But I don't see Love doing nothing like that. If Love come in the lead, I don't see him doing nothing like that.
What you mean?
Running back is
going to wear itself out between now and the end of April.
It just depends. No. It's depending on
what the draft covers up, Todd. You talk about Issa Poe.
This is where the enigma of George Pickens. This is where other GMs seeing this, that if he does become a free agent, you just don't know, because all this. I mean, he looked like he was on the straight and narrow. Everything was good. I mean, he didn't like act out or anything, but he just seemed a little unbothered or just disinterested.
No,
I thought
One
for
week
sure-
down the next. Up,
I
down,
thought for
up,
sure
down,
when
up, down.
when CD went out with a concussion
CD's a dog.
that he
though.
was
CD's
going to
a dog,
step
bro.
up. Now,
Yeah.
luckily, the undrafted kid, Flournoy, or whatever his name is, stepped up big time. He had like 9 catches, over 100 yards, scored a touchdown. But it just seemed like on a couple of those routes, it was like, I think you got to give a little bit.
He had the
better
chance,
effort than
Lou.
that.
He had the first step. He just pumped his brakes for some reason. I'm like, you had to step on him. It's
Yeah,
like
it wasn't that horrible a pass by Dak, and
It
it just looked
wasn't.
like he kind of is like, I can't get there.
I don't know,
So he
Bo. I
throttled
don't know,
down.
man. That's your gold jacket guy. Now
The
look, I'm
other-
out here. I don't want to be. Listen, I'm not
The
saying love
other
ain't the dude.
interesting-
I'm just saying, man.
The other interesting thing that came to that game, that if you watch Jameson Williams, where he's
Yeah.
kind of like elevated his game, because now I get it, they're both number one, but you just imagine, okay, if Xavier Worthy could kind of channel that into his game,
Mhm.
right? And I think, I don't know if it was on the telecast or maybe sometime after, but they were talking about how big an influence Amon-Ra St. Brown has had on Jameson Williams, how he stays after practice, because Amon-Ra every single day stays after and catches like 200 or 300 jugs,
St. Brown,
right?
Dude, he a dog. Boy.
So maybe Xavier needs that in the offseason. I don't know, but
who's gonna be that guy, Luke? Who's gonna be that guy to
let me
actually
ask that
tutor
question.
him?
well, on the Chiefs, they don't have that guy, right? I mean,
Exactly.
Rashid is kind of, they're almost the same age. I mean, there's only a year older. than him.
I'll tell you what, who Jamin Williams have. He has a running back that everybody's scared of back there.
Well,
Xavier Worthy don't have that. He don't have. Everybody know the ball is going to go out there.
I'm not
just saying,
talking
Jameson
about what
Williams
he's
has
able to produce. You know, he's not getting open because of.
The
I'm
point
just
talking
saying,
about
like,
the receiver
if
and
you
a
watch,
next
like,
level.
where he's right, he's
breaking
running
news.
his 4.2, screaming down the field.
Shit. No,
And all of a sudden,
go ahead,
when
Nick. Break the news, Nick.
All of a sudden,
Breaking
he's able to
news.
stop and come back. That's putting fear in the defense, and then being
Exactly.
able to come back and get the ball. And then some of those. So I think it would be wise for them to kind of, take a look at some of Jameson Williams' tape, and I think he could incorporate that.
More film study after play.
All right, I got breaking news. Cornerback Chris Roland Wallace is out, and so is kick returner Nico Remigio out.
Woo! Now they can see
Out.
back there.
I think he said that at the beginning of his press conference.
Did he? Okay, I didn't hear
The
that.
Chief
I must
who?
have missed it.
That Chief who
Yeah,
is
I must
out.
have missed it. So that means Tyquan Thornton.
But is Nico injured?
He got
Or-
injured on. He was injured yesterday. So he was on
Because if you heard Tobe speaking during his press availability,
his days as the kick
made it
returner,
pretty-
punt returner,
pretty
are gone. He's
clear.
done.
Hey, but guys, honestly, let's be real. I'm
This
not
could
like
open the
he
door.
wanted
This-
handling
this
the
could-
ball.
This could open the door for them to activate Pierce.
You know
who's
what's
been
crazy?
doing special teams work this
True.
week.
You know what's crazy? Let's be real. He ain't really averages. He's not pretty good on special teams anyway. Nico really is not explosive that we thought he was for real. Let's call it what it is. I think Thornton going. I think Thornton
He's
back
taking
there.
a lot of steps back.
And
Yeah, I think Thornton gonna be the guy.
Right, and surprisingly, that's what Tobe said. Like that would Coach Reed would never say anything like that about a player.
Right.
Where he said, "Well, no, we trust Nico back there, but as plain as day, he just doesn't have the same burst
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
Brashard or Tyquan have."
And that's the guy. Brashad, every time he get the ball, he's explosive. Again, go back to coaching, man. Why you not playing out more, man? It's crazy.
So if him being injured and out, do you see them activating Pierce this Sunday?
I would think they would.
The way Coach was talking about him again, but he talks that way about everybody. He's a smart kid. He's picking it up. He's retaining things. So you don't know if that's, he says that about every new guy. So you don't know how true it is. But if it is true, then I would think you would, because in a pinch, he could return kicks.
Yeah, I think he'd be the backup.
Yeah,
he'd be the backup to Thornton and to Brashard Smith. So,
and then maybe they have like a handful of plays that he's familiar with that they could run with him.
I just want Smith to get opportunities, Lou. I feel like when he's out there, he's explosive, man. And just like with Noah Williams,
we're gonna beat that horse dead.
Yeah, and
then ain't gonna do it.
And then Noah Williams, man, he plays ball, Lou. Anywhere on that secondary, I believe he can play. It just he showed what he can do. Put them out there.
I will say this was about the time during the Super Bowl 54 rush where Spags let the young guys play, the Watsons and the Cooks, and let those guys play and be in a position to where they got ready for the postseason. This is about this time of several years ago. So maybe Noah Williams gets his opportunity. They clearly don't believe in Christian Fulton. And I think that this could be a time where maybe you start to see some of these young guys play. Yeah. I think they have to, because if it's really going to be if it's cold as it is, you're going to have to rotate these guys, especially if the Texans control the line of scrimmage. So some young guys will get an opportunity, but
it's hard with the timing, Nick, because it's like in the past, not like they've had it sewn up,
right?
But they've kind of had maybe a little bit of a cushion. But
but they were one of them games.
I still agree with you, is that you drafted these guys. They got to be ready by now. Maybe not to be like huge, big time contributors, but you got to be able to put them on the field and feel comfortable that they can run whatever you call.
Run, Forrest, run, John says. He said, let them run like Forrest Gump. Damn right. Let them guys run, man.
Run.
Get those icicle bullets. We want
I'm with Lou, man. I'm looking to see Bashard Smith out here, and I'm looking to see that some of these young guys get going, man.
Give me your number one guy. Give me your number one guy.
I want to see Bashard Smith. We've seen him in college. We've seen him what he did on kick returns as well in college. We've seen what he did on running the ball in college as well, man.
Damn ball.
You got to just let it rock, man. You
run the air out the ball, man. Shit, I feel you. Hey, he said, run the air out the damn ball. Shit. Hey, listen. Smith, Damian, Hunt, I don't give a damn. Run the air out the damn ball. Run this shit into submission, man. But now,
if they can do it effectively, I think you'll see more and more of it. But if they're not,
12 personnel, anything that got us running the ball, do it. Shit,
we'll find out. We are 2 days and 4 or 5 hours away from the Chiefs and the Texans.
I hate waiting all day for Sunday night.
Damn,
bro. Listen, you got a lot of great college sports opportunities on Saturday. You get KU-MU basketball to kind of get you through the grind if you don't want a scoreboard watch, which can be very frustrating. And then you got the Chiefs and the Texans on Sunday night. So
we got Burrow, and Allen. You got
Bengals and Bills.
Bengals are gonna smoke them.
Packers and Bears, Colts and Jags. Ooh.
So Nick, Nick and Lou, what games are we watching this for the Chiefs fans that ain't, want to watch them? Like, what games are we got to watch to see if this, going to hurt?
You want to see, you hopefully see the teams that are ahead of them lose. I mean, I guess at this point, because of what their records are, I think you would probably prefer Jacksonville to beat.
Yeah, Jacksonville needs to win the division.
Because if the Colts stay in that wild card range, then the Chiefs have the tiebreaker with them. You certainly would want to see the Bengals beat the Bills. No question about that. In terms of Steelers and Ravens,
you want the Steelers to win.
I think you're only going to get one team from that division, because the teams you really are kind of looking out for are the Chargers. Got to beat them. The Bills, because they're probably going to get in.
Maybe.
The Colts, now again, all these teams could certainly slide out, sure. But I'm just saying, right now, that's the way I'm thinking, is that those are teams that are in, so you want them to lose a couple of games,
right?
But those would be the main ones there. Yeah, that Steelers Ravens game.
It's so inconsistent, Lou. Like, I don't like those one games.
I guess one of them has to win.
Yeah.
It ain't Steelers Ravens.
I don't think a tie does the same.
It ain't. Hey, Lou, it ain't the old school Steelers and Ravens game we accustomed to watch. It's just like
because both teams have really. I mean, especially the Steelers, their defense is not anything close than what it was. Right? I mean, outside of like T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
And T.J. Watt, it's like now that team is inconsistent on defense though, because they look hot for a couple games, and then you're like, damn, what the hell happened? And Baltimore, they just gave up. Like Lamar ain't playing like Lamar and Bills.
Well, I think Lamar's beat up. He can't run like he normally does.
Ooh,
So
and that
so I
exposes
think
some
now,
stuff, man.
so now you're seeing kind of what he's going to be like if he ever does kind of lose that edge to his game.
So, look, see what I'm saying? You take away those legs, now who are you?
Right.
Yeah. So here's what we want if we're fans. We want the Bengals to beat the Bills.
Yeah,
they will.
We want the Jaguars to beat the Colts. I think we want the Steelers to beat the Ravens. The Raiders to lose to the Broncos. That would just be a bonus. And then the Eagles find their mojo and beat up the Chargers. Now, Justin Herbert has not taken snaps under center all week after the surgery on Monday. And then they come to Kansas City on a short week to face the Chiefs at Arrowhead. So not ideal for the Chargers, who have a pretty tough
he's not cleared to play yet. They showed video of him on the field. You see the wrap on his hand. It wasn't like 11 on 11 snaps. There was like just some trainer or something kind of putting the ball up to his hands. So he's got to get swelling out of that thing. He just had surgery on it Monday.
I don't think he's going to play Monday night.
We'll see how it goes. But
Hey,
you got
Jalen
Carter's not playing for the Eagles. So I mean, both teams are missing guys. It's week 14.
December.
Everybody's missing guys.
Yeah, you know, right now. And then, hey, real quick, guys, Kyler Murray, Bo, this is for you, Bo. I told everybody he's out. Kyler Murray, they said,
man, all you did was sit there and praise this guy for years.
He been out for the season. In my eyes, he been out. I'm not shocked.
For years, so.
I'm not shocked. I'm loving every bit of
it. If we pay special attention, like 6 weeks ago, or just go back 4 or 5 weeks with a lot of things.
Golden leprechaun juice.
Just go back to your factor cap statements.
Yes.
Well, Indiana Jones in the summer was going to be the starting quarterback for the Colts, and Anthony Richardson was going to go bye-bye.
I told you.
Kyler Murray we weren't going to see him for the rest of the year. Now they didn't say that, but they are now.
Listen to your boy, man. I got the gift.
Hey,
look, hey, Bo, it might be the copper. It might be the copper cup. It
might be the copper.
Yeah, now Jojo Cano is really going to step out now. What are we doing? What are we doing talking about the Cardinals?
So with the copper,
where is he at?
He got. He I don't know. With the copper, with the copper.
I don't know where he went to get his ass off the field.
with the copper in your hand,
it's a Moscow mule.
Bengals, ding, ding, ding. Lou got it. My favorite.
Bengals have an 8% chance to make the playoffs.
Who do?
And that increases by 3 times if they win, or 2 times if they win on Sunday.
You about the Bengals?
Bengals.
I told you,
I want to see the Bengals and Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. I'm all in.
That's gonna be the game.
They'll be 2 games behind whoever wins that game.
Correct.
And I think they still have game with the Ravens, and they still have a game with the Steelers.
That's some crazy shit. How that division is, man. That's crazy.
Love it. Let's do it.
If Shiesty can stay upright, they got a chance.
Did y'all see that film breakdown he did, man? Guys, we talk about personnel. What receivers have what? Lou, this for you. He didn't have the whole Avengers. He just had Captain America. Iron Man was down. And the man, Andre, stepped up. See, one thing about that quarterback, he plays with what he has. He don't make no excuses. Yeah. Joe Burrow is going to put you in the right position. Man.
Yeah, Yoshivas had 1 catch for a touchdown.
It was a money catch, too.
1 catch for a touchdown.
And their
third tight end, 1 catch, touchdown.
Lou. But was it money, though, Lou? But what's the touch there, though?
Absolutely. There? Yeah. I mean, he was on point most of the game. I mean, he did have a lot of incompletions, but there's a certain amount of rust.
No, exactly.
But I think now he'll have Chase and Higgins for sure.
Higgins
this weekend. Yep, on Sunday. So
I mean, Higgins is a problem, man.
What they said, man.
I don't think Allen's ever beaten Burrow.
Nope.
I don't think he has either.
So hey, hold on, Bo. Who's your guy, Bo? Who you go from South Carolina? He said we got our own Higgins. What's his name, Bo? Your boy from South Carolina. He was, Lou, he was giving us work yesterday.
Nick Harvey.
Think a DK Metcalf, but about 6 or 7 years younger.
Yeah.
So you got Love and Nick, right? Love and Nick, right?
Love it.
Right.
Hey.
Love and Nick. Nick, that's for you, buddy.
So with that said, guys, the Chiefs are playing the Texans in the cold, and we hope
right,
that
all
they
day,
get it
man.
up. And a lot of people said tank for love. I don't know.
Nah, ain't a lot of people. You said it. Don't try to throw that onto the panel. Now you said that.
Webster said that. Webster said it in the chat. He said tank for love.
No, he did. He definitely
He
did.
did say that.
I don't think they have enough games to lose enough. Right?
Hell nah.
That could be the thing too.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Wouldn't that be a kick in the?
We'll see y'all Monday afternoon with Howard, and we'll break.